Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranam to all. So we have discussed about the pastimes of Gajendra, that there was a mountain named Trikut mountain, and in that Trikut mountain, Varun Dev, there was a garden of Varun Dev. So yesterday I explained in detail about the beauty of that garden, and before that I have also explained in detail about the beauty of the Trikut mountain, where it is situated, and the area near the Trikut mountain. So whatever was there inside the garden, it has been very extensively explained in Srimad Bhagavatam. So now in that garden which we were describing yesterday, the beauty of the garden, who is the proprietor, Varun Dev is the proprietor of that garden. So we have already described about the ocean, the nearby rivers, the trees, the flowers, the fruits. So now we will discuss about the small lake which was near the garden. So Sukdev Goswami, like this, is telling to Parikshit Maharaj. So near that garden of Varun Dev, which we heard about yesterday, so near that garden was a lake, and in that lake in Nyaya Shastra it has been written as Lakshana and Abhidheya, and Pankaj means Padma, means lotus flower. So the lake which was near the garden of Varun Dev was in that lake, beautiful lake, there was golden lotus and pink lotus. We have heard in the scriptures that in Manas Sarovar there are golden lotus. In Mayapur there was a sadhu before. So that sadhu went to Manas Sarovar after a lot of struggling, and when he went to Manas Sarovar, when he came back, he brought a blue lotus from there. So the mud was collected in one drum, and inside that drum the blue lotus was put. So we have never seen such blue lotus until unless that sadhu from Mayapur brought it to Mayapur when he went to Manas Sarovar. So it's very beautiful to see, blue in color, and the lotus is not very big, it's small. So it is written that in the lake near that garden of Varun Dev was a lake, and in that lake beautiful golden lotus and pink lotus would bloom. By sunlight the lotus bloom, and in the evening the lotus flower gets dried up. So there are different various colors of shapla. Shapla is another kind of flower which looks like lotus. So there are many different kinds of lotus. There are lotus of small sizes and there are lotus also big sizes. So there are also different names of different lotus. So here it is written that only lotus flower, Pankaj, means lotus blooms in that beautiful lake. In some lotus there are 100 petals. So those petals are called Shatapadda. Shata means 100 and Padma means lotus petals. So different kinds of lotus were very beautiful, bloomed in that lake. And it was surrounded all over the lake. So when the lotus would bloom, so then the bumblebees would mumble around the lotus, would buzz. They would make a buzzing sound to drink the nectar from the lotus. And different kinds of birds were there. So both water birds as well as birds on the land were both there. So what kind of water birds has been explained here? Ducks. There are also different stages of ducks as well. What we can see in the city, those ducks cannot fly, but there are some ducks which are staying in the forest. Those ducks can fly on the sky. So in that beautiful lake also many beautiful ducks would swim. So, and crane would also, and big cranes would also stand in the middle of the water. In Vrindavan we can see, when the crane makes sound. So these kind of beautiful birds, water birds, would stay near the lake. And in the night time you will see there is a different kind of animal which makes sound in the night, very in a weird way. And why these animals here? So Maharaj is telling that why these animals they make such sound. When Ramchandra was in the forest for several years, and when Ramchandra was in separation with Sita Devi, this is after when Sita was abducted by Ravan. So what happened when Ramchandra was in deep separation for Sita Devi? These animals would come in together in family, and they would make very weird noise which would disturb the mind of Ramchandra, because he was in deep thinking of Sita, because he was in separation. So he was in deep thinking how he can rescue her from the hands of Ravan. And when these animals would make sound like this in together, so one time Ramchandra became very angry and cursed them that may you get also separated from your family and wife, then you will understand the pain of it. So from that time these animals started started making sound like this. So these animals are called a jalo kutkut. Means jal means water and kutkut means sound. So that's why they cannot speak properly, they cannot speak in their language only, they say cut like this. They cannot talk properly. So Supreme Lord has only created them. So as Supreme Lord is the protector, he is only protecting them by giving them food, shelter, everything. And what else was there? And also beautiful fishes were there inside that lake, and very big fishes. So along with the big fishes, there were also big turtles. In Vrindavan earlier days, I have seen many big turtles. And at the time of winter, you can see many turtles near the banks of Yamuna. But nowadays the mentality of the people are like not less than animals, that they are even started eating the meat of turtles as well. So in Vrindavan earlier days, I have seen many deers, many turtles, but nowadays it's very rare to see. So among the water animals, fishes and turtles and birds ducks were there. So Maharaja is telling what would happen when these ducks, they would swim on that lake, when they would get touched by the lotus flower while swim, the pollen grains there was would fall on that water, and it would look as if the water is covered with a very beautiful golden sheet. And also near the lake there was Keli Kadamba trees and Kadamba trees. So to kill the serpent Kaliya, Krishna climbed up the Keli Kadamba tree. So also many Kadamba trees were also near the lake. So in Vrindavan, near the banks of Yamuna, you can find Kadamba tree. So in that Kadamba tree, Supreme Lord Krishna climbed up that tree to kill the serpent Kaliya. So the poison of the serpent Kaliya was so strong that nobody can reach near him. The trees, the grass, the flowers, all would get affected by the poison of the serpent Kaliya. So what would happen when Kaliya would come near the land? All these beautiful flower trees and the grass, tender grass, all would get dried up. So when Garur saw that Kadrur is using Garura's mother as a servant, making her work like a slave, the way so then Garur asked his mother, why you work like slave to him? Binata is elder and Binata is the chief queen and Binata is the second queen. So when Garura asked his mother that why you work like a slave to Kadrur, so Garura went to Kadrur and asked that you have treated my mother like a slave and still treating. What will help you so that you can free my mother from this, from working like slave? So he said that if you bring the nectar pot from Kadrur told that if you bring the nectar pot from Indradev, if you can give me that, then I will free your mother from this working like slave. So then Garur went to Indradev and said, Indradev, can you please give me the nectar pot? Indradev asked why. Then Garura said that if you will give this nectar pot to me, then my mother will not be treated as slave from Krur. Then Indra thought, then if I will give this nectar pot, he is now treating her as slave, and once he will start drinking the nectar, then he will start killing people. So Indra told Garur Dev that I cannot give you. And then Garura started fighting with Indradev. Then Garura defeated Indradev and took the nectar pot from him and told him that you are taking this nectar pot and the poison is so bad of that servant, and if he will drink this nectar and will become Amar, means he will have no death, then what will happen to all of us? He will start killing people. Then Garura said, whatever you may think, I have to free my mother from this hard work, from this slavery. So I will take this nectar pot. So then Indra told his son, when he will give this nectar pot to him, then immediately he will bring it to me. You bring that nectar pot and you will keep that pot in the Terikadamba tree. So all that by the poison of that serpent, all the big trees, the grass have dried. But Kaliya was not killed. But why Terikadamba didn't dried up? Because the nectar pot was kept on Terikadamba tree. That's why all the big trees, the grasses have dried up, but Terikadamba never dried up because the nectar pot was there, so it showered his blessings to Terikadamba, so that tree was saved from drying up. So when So when Garuda took the Maharaj is going back to the original story. When Garuda brought the nectar pot, so when he took the pot to that serpent and told to Krur that this is the nectar pot and now you please free my mother from this slavery, and Krur said yes. And when on the Kusha Asan Garuda kept the pot, immediately Indra's son came and Indra's came and abducted the pot and took it from there, and he has hidden the pot on the Telikadamba tree. So that's why the Telikadamba tree was not dried up. So now, as out of thirsty, the snake tried to taste the nectar. He has not seen that Indra's son has abducted it. So when he went to try to lick the pot, immediately his tongue got cut, because kusha grass is very sharp. So when his Krur's tongue got touched with the kusha grass, it divided into two. So that's why if you will see, the snake's tongue is like Y shape. So from that time it has got cut. So that's why the snake has Y shape. So Indra's son abducted that pot and kept it on Telikadamba tree in Vrindavan. So that's why all the trees, all the grasses have dried up by the poison of Kaliya, but Terikadamba never dried up by the grace of nectar. And Kunda flowers. Kunda flowers looks like white. Ashok trees, Shirish trees. All these different trees were surrounded. The lake was surrounded by all these beautiful trees. And also Sharana Juti, it's also a name of a flower. Only in the mountains you can find these flowers. Big white flowers. And even the seeds are very big. In my time when I was young, when I joined school, we would use that seed. We would break the seed into two, and after breaking the seed, we would put it inside the seed, and then we would lit fire on it, and it would stay for a long time. Because in those days when I was young and I was going to school in those days in Assam, there was no electricity, so we would use light like this with the seed of that flower. Jati, Mallika. So these kinds of different flower trees were surrounded. The lake was surrounded by the trees of these beautiful flowers. And also Madhavi Lata tree, creeper. Madhavi, Malati. Like the chief 8 gopis, this Malati, Madhavi, they are also gopis. Lavangalatika, Mallika, they are all sakhis, gopis. But they make kunjas so that the outside people cannot see. And kunja is like on the top, it's like creepers, it is covered. Like if in the Vrindavana Stotra we can find these Malati, Madhavi, Lavangalata, these are the creepers who helps Krishna who serves Krishna like this. They covers the entire kunja so that the outside people can see, but inside the rasa pastimes happen. They are also gopis of Krishna. Madhavi, Malati, Lavangalata. They are also, in one sense, they are also chief gopis. Whatever pastimes are happening inside, the outside people cannot see. So they are the one who is arranging these kunjas, different kunjas for performing for Krishna, to perform different pastimes. So their way of serving Krishna is like this. And in every season they would give flowers, they would give fruits, but like now in India you cannot find mango, but in the spiritual kingdom, in the garden of Varun Dev, in 12 months you get all different kinds of fruits. It doesn't happen season wise, as it's a spiritual kingdom, so all kind of fruits you get all through the years. So we have 6 climates which is divided into, after every 2 months we get different climates. So now is Sharat Kal, and so these kinds of fruits are available all through the year. So this garden of Varun Dev was filled with all these things which I have mentioned till now. So this was the beauty of the entire Trikut mountain. So now what happened is, so now Sukdev Goswami is telling to Parikshit Maharaj, one time in Trikut mountain, the garden which was constructed by Varun Dev, so one elephant, the name of the name of the elephant is Varun. The king of the elephant, as well as the other elephants, was with him, and also many wives. The elephants come in big groups, like those who stay in Medinipur, Bankura, the districts of West Bengal. When you will see 20 to 23 elephants walking together, and when they come, they finish the entire forest by eating different trees, fruits, destroys everything. And to get rid of them, the village people, they lit fire on the wood sticks and they run after them so that they cannot destroy anything. So now Gajaraj, the king of the elephants, he was roaming there near that garden of Varun Dev with other wives. So what happened when he was roaming there? So as it was very hot, so that they all became very thirsty. Already the sun was the sun was on the top of head, and then they all became very thirsty. So Maharaj is telling that different kinds of bamboo trees are also there. So out of thirst, they were searching for water, and that time they started destroying the big bamboo trees and the other trees, because they are so thirsty. They are searching for water. What is Vanaspati? The tree which doesn't give flower but give fruits. So examples of Vanaspati trees like banyan trees, banana trees, people worship these trees, and by worshipping these trees blesses one with fruits. Fruits means pious deeds. So now slowly these elephants were going towards the Sarovar, the lake. So now Sukdev Goswami is further telling that, O Parikshit Maharaj, So Maharaj is telling that whenever this group of elephants would come, what happened when the wind would blow away the smell of the body odor of the elephant, then the smell was so strong, and that all the animals would run away. The big snakes, lion, tiger, and other animals, they would all run away when the smell would reach their nose. When the wind would blow away the body odor of the elephant, all these animals would run away.
ছুটি ছুটি যাওয়ার সময় কিছু পড়ে আছে আর মানুষের নাই দেখা যায় একটা সাপ পড়ে আছে লম্বা একটা সাপ তখন ওরা বুঝবে যে এই সাপে তারা আমাদের আত্মীয়কে ঘিরে খেয়েছে তাকে মেরে পেট খালি দিতে সেই মানুষটা তখন বেড়ে যাবে মরে গেছে এই প্রকার
So there are big snakes like anaconda, python, even they would all get fear of the body odor of elephant. So when the wind would blow away the smell, all these animals would run away from their place.
তিনটা গিয়ে খাইতে পারবে এত বড় বড় সাপ আছে আর এই আমাদের জগতে সব ছোট ছোট সাপ এই চন্দ্র বলা সাপ বলা হয় ওইটাই এখানে বড় সাপ নেই এই প্রকার এই জন্য বহু রোগ আছে মহারোগের সাপ এই সমস্ত সাপগুলি ওই একেবারে গজেন্দ্রের যে শরীরের গন্ধ নাকে পৌঁছান মাত্রই
So they all would run away out of fear when the smell, when the body smell of Gajendra would come. And so Shyamali Goru. Shyamali means name and Goru means cow. So these Shyamali cows, they stay in the mountains, and these cows doesn't look like the ordinary cows on the road. These cows are very beautiful. So there are black cows, black Shamali cows, as well as white Shamali cows, and they are very healthy and they look very beautiful. So these kind of cows, they stay in mountains. So now you can think that how big the elephant was, how big Gajendra was, that nobody couldn't face him, everybody would run away just by the smell of his body, forget about coming in front of him. So like this, Sukadev Goswami is explaining to Parikshit Maharaj. Now Sukadev Goswami is telling about the small animals. The wild pigs in the forest, the buffaloes, and Gabucha means Nilghai. They look like cow, but they don't have big tail like the cow. They have small tail like the deers. And Markatadaya means monkeys. There are many different kinds of monkeys you can see if you go to the mountains. Hanuman, blue monkeys, bandar, hulu bandar. Bandar means monkey. Pocket monkeys, red monkey, and some have very big hands like the humans. So all these animals, they would stay inside the forest, and these small animals, these wild pigs and these monkeys, they would walk, they would follow the elephant, because they know that if they will not walk behind the elephant, the other big animals, wild animals, would eat them up. So when Gajendra would walk, everybody would fear of him. So all these small animals would walk behind him to save themselves from the tiger, lions, wolves. So like this, they would walk behind Gajendra. So now we are coming to the main pastime of Gajendra. Maharaja is reading the shloka and after that he will explain. So what now Gajendra did, as earlier it has been told that he was very thirsty due to the extreme heat. So as he was sweating too much, so foam was coming out from his mouth. And the female elephants and the small elephants and his children, they were all very tired and very thirsty. So from far, so when this group of elephants, when they were walking and when they could get the smell of the lotus flower, then they could understand that nearby there may be a lake, and they thought that that lake is not very far, it's very near. So they have understood that the lake is near to them. So the children, the wives and Gajendra himself could understand that there is a nearby Sarovar. So then they started to walk more faster. So what happened now? So they reached the lake and then they started drinking water from there. So then Sukdev Goswami is further telling, O Parikshit Maharaj, after this group of elephants reached the lake, they took bath, as they got very much heated up by the sunlight, so they all took bath, they drank water. So the elephants satisfied themselves by drinking water and taking bath in that ocean. So after this elephant, they took bath and they became calm now because they were very much exhausted by the heat. So now all the stress went away after they took bath in that lake. And the clear and the cool water of that lake, where the golden lotus and the pink lotus were bloomed, and with the pollen of grains of that lotus, when it fell on the water, I told previously it would look like a golden sheet on the top of that lake. So with the help of their trunks, the elephant drank that water of that lake. And the water was very and the water was very pure when they drank, and it was very cold, which was giving much satisfaction to the elephants. So like this, so now it is written here, the people of this world, from the sunlight till sunset, they are working very hard to survive. With a lot of hard work, they are earning money. This is very difficult though, but the Maya of Supreme Lord, one doesn't understand that hardship due to the illusion, due to the Maya of Supreme Lord. Though we are working very hard from day to night, but still we can understand that hard work due to Supreme Lord's Maya. So same like that, first Gajendra, when he was very exhausted out of extreme heat, he himself took bath there, drank the water, and when he was satisfied, then he made all the other elephants drank water from that pond and take bath in that lake. And with the help of his trunk, he took the water and was showering to all the other elephants. So can you imagine if a big elephant takes bath in a lake or a river, how much water he requires? So he also helped his children to drink water from that lake. So like this, Gajendra himself and all the other elephants became satisfied. So now Gajendra became so very tired because he was, as from his trunk, he was showering water to all the other elephants. He was making his children drink water. He was helping them taking bath. So it was a lot of stress Gajendra did, a lot of hard work. But though he did a lot of hard work in making them take bath, but still he couldn't understood the hardship, the hard work which he did to all the other elephants in taking bath and drinking them water. So today Maharaj is stopping here. Tomorrow he will continue from there. So anybody has any questions where he has not understood can write here in the comment panel, and we will discuss with Maharaj and help you with the answer. Hare Krishna. So tomorrow will be same time, Maharaj will be speaking. So now we will do the 7th period of devotional practice.
Govinda Virahename হে গোবিন্দ তোমার অদর্শনে আমার নিমিষকাল যুগবৎ বধ হইতেছে, চক্ষু হইতে বর্ষার নাই জল পড়িতেছে, সমস্ত জগৎ শূন্য প্রায় বধ হইতেছে। উদ্বেগে দিবস না যায়, ক্ষণ হইল যুগ সম, বর্ষার মেঘ প্রায় অশ্রু বর্ষে দুনয়ন, গোবিন্দ বিরহে শূন্য হইল ত্রিভুবন, তুষানলে পরে যেন না যায় জীবন। গাইবে গাইবে কি দোষ जत्नादानीय संसायितम अथो निभृतम प्राप्त कुंजं स्मरामि। श्रीमती राधिका कृष्ण पोखिया ও শুক্লপক্ষিয়া নিশার উপযুক্ত যথাক্রমে কৃষ্ণবর্ণ ও শুক্লবর্ণ বস্ত্র বিরচিত বেশ ধারণপূর্বক সখীগণের সহিত মিলিত হইয়া প্রদোষে বৃন্দার উপদেশে শ্রুতির সহিত যমুনা তীরবর্তী কল্পবৃক্ষ শোভিত কুঞ্জ মধ্যে অভিসার করিলেন। পক্ষান্তরে শ্রীকৃষ্ণ গোপগণের সহিত সভা মধ্যে গুণীদিগের কৌশল অবলোকন পূর্বক স্নেহময় জননী শ্রী যশোদা কর্তৃক সভ্য হইতে আনিত হইয়া শয্যায় শায়িত হন। অতঃপর শ্রীকৃষ্ণ গুপ্তভাবে সংকেতপুঞ্জে গমন করিলেন এবং বিধ শ্রী রাধা ও শ্রীকৃষ্ণকে আমি স্মরণ করি। রাত্রলীলা প্রেম ভজন শম্ভু মধ্যরাত্র হইতে 3.5 প্রহর রাত্র পর্যন্ত আশ্লিষ্যা পাদরতাঙপি নুস্তু মাম দর্শনান মন্মোহতাং করতু বা যথা তথা বা বিদুধাতু লম্পতু মত প্রাণনাকুস্তু স এব না পরঃ। এই পাদরতা দাসীকে কৃষ্ণ আলিঙ্গনপূর্বক পোষণ করুন অথবা দর্শন দ্বারা মর্মহতই করুন। তিনি লম্পট পুরুষে আমার প্রতি যেরকমই বিধান করুন না কেন, তিনি অপর কেহ নন, আমার প্রাণনাথ।
হরে কৃষ্ণ
সূচনা তাবৎ কৌলব্ধ সঙ্গ বহু পরিচরণের বৃন্দয়া রাজ্যমান রেস্তালে ভিড় লসন্ত বিপিন বিহরণের গান রাসা দিলাইশ্বই নানা লীলা নিত্যন্ত প্রণয় সচরে বৃন্দ সংসেগ মানব রাধা কৃষ্ণ নিশায়াম সুকুসুম শয়নে প্রাপ্ত নিদ্র স্মরামি। নিশাকালে যাহারা পরস্পর মিলনের জন্য উৎসুক, পরে লব্ধ সঙ্গ অর্থাৎ মিলিত অথবা প্রেষ্ঠ সখী গণসহ বৃন্দা কর্তৃক বহু পরিচর্যার দ্বারা আরাধ্যমান, তারপরে ওই সকল প্রেষ্ঠ সখী সহ বনবিহার গান রাসাদি নৃত্য দ্বারা নানা লীলায় অত্যন্ত ক্লান্ত হইয়া প্রণয়ী সহচরী বৃন্দ দ্বারা সংশয়মান সর্বশেষে উত্তম কুসুম শয্যায় নিদ্রাগ্রস্ত আমি সেই শ্রী শ্রী রাধা কৃষ্ণকে স্মরণ করি।
Ram
Now